Today we're going to go ahead and make a very simple and easy treat. It's another no-bake treat, and it's great for a quick little treat for after school. If you've got kids that have gone back to school now, here we are all done with that phase. But for many years, we like to have a little treat for school. So this one works great because it's very quick, very easy, not a lot of ingredients, and most of the ingredients quite often you'll have around home. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to make easy peanut butter pretzel bites today. So for these pretzel bites, they're so simple. First, you're going to go ahead and lay out on parchment paper about 24 of these little square pretzels. You can use the round ones, you can use the little mini twists, whatever you find and is easy to find. It either way, as long as it's a small bite-sized pretzel, you're going to do just fine. Obviously for this, the sticks don't work well, but any of these little like window pane type pretzels or the little round waffle textured ones or mini twists, they all work fine. So you're going to lay out about 20 to 24 of them. You're going to start with a cup of creamy peanut butter. And you could, I suppose, use crunchy. It'll give it even a little more texture, but it might be a little bit difficult inside the pretzels. And then to that, you just add a half a cup of powdered sugar. And it gives it a little bit more of a sweet texture, flavor, and it will tighten up your peanut butter so it'll be easier to pipe onto your pretzel bites. At that point, you just go ahead and start creaming the sugar into your peanut butter until you have it all incorporated. Now that you have your powdered sugar all completely stirred into your peanut butter, you can see you've got a nice thick texture of your peanut butter, and it adds just a little bit of sweetness. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this, and you can put it on your pretzel bites with either a spoon. You can even use a butter knife if you want to spread it that way. I like to use a pastry bag. It just helps me to get my pretzels a little more evenly distributed. So we're going to go ahead and get our bag filled and show you how to put this on your little pretzel bites. Let's get your peanut butter squished way down into your bag. If that's how you're going to go ahead and add your peanut butter, cut your tips so you just got a nice size opening, because you'll want a nice size opening for this because it is quite thick, which is exactly how we want it. Make sure you get all your peanut butter squeezed down towards your tip of your bag, and then just as easy as squeezing just a little bit on there like that. It's not difficult. You can add, if you like them really filled, you can kind of make them like a double stuff, or you can just put an average amount in there. Just squeeze out a little bit onto each pretzel bite until you have them all topped, until they all look just like that. Now that you have your peanut butter pretzels all topped, you can just simply add another pretzel, kind of squish it down a little bit, just like that. And you may have peanut butter in your bag or in your bowl that is left over. And if you do, you can continue to fill your pretzels, make a few more. It just depends on how full you make your pretzels. You're going to get anywhere between 24 and probably 36 pretzels total. And once we have these all topped, then we're going to go ahead and then put the final touch on them, and then just dip the corner of them in a little bit of melted chocolate. Now that you have all your pretzels topped and you got your little sandwiches made, we're going to take about 1/4 cup of chocolate. You can use chocolate chips with a tiny bit of shortening added to thin it up, or you can just use candy making wafers. These are the ones that I really like. They make such a nice, smooth, really nice chocolate to work with. So you just take about a quarter of a cup of these little melting wafers, and you can melt them for about between 20 and 30 seconds in the microwave. Stir until they're smooth and they're completely melted, and then we'll dip our little pretzel bites. See where you've got almost all of our molding wafers all melted. A little chocolate wafers still in there. You don't ever want to microwave these or heat these up to the point where they look melted, because they will still hold their shape. Their melting comes when you start stirring them up. So we're almost ready to start dipping. So now it's just as simple as taking one of your little sandwich wafers and dipping a corner in, taking off any of your excess, and then you just go ahead and leave it on your parchment paper. You can put these in the refrigerator if you want to let them set up a little quicker. Just gives it a little bit of chocolate. Doesn't need a lot. It's a tiny little bite, so it doesn't need a lot of chocolate, just a little bit. And these are the perfect after school treat. Gives them a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of crunch, a little bit of the saltiness of the pretzel and chocolate. It's the perfect little bite for an after school treat.